Coming up next on the spot, it's Groundhog Day, and we've got all the mittens and hot cocoa you need to carry you through 6 more weeks of winter. From Fight Night Round 3 and Blazing Angels for the Xbox 360 to Tomb Raider Legend and Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation 2, these demos will keep you thinking warm thoughts, kind of. We're live and on the spot. Hey everyone, welcome on the spot. GameSpot's live show every Thursday where we bring some editors on, rap with you guys. GameSpot Complete members. Send your questions in now using the form you see below this very player, right, Jeff Gerstmann?
Down at the bottom of the page, down around here-ish, around this area.
It's like here.
It's like down there. There's like a button that says like join the chat, and then there's all kinds of other business.
But if you don't see that, that means you're not a GameSpot Complete member, and that means you gotta be.
Yeah. So sign up and check it out.
Yeah.
And send us some questions.
That'll do it. And you can hop in our live chat room right now where GameSpot editors are standing by waiting to talk to you.
About stuff, just about whatever.
About anything.
Last couple weeks, I've been talking about all kinds of just random stuff in there.
Great. And we heard about that, so we brought you out here so you couldn't do that anymore.
Oh.
Sorry. That's how it works.
Well, fine, be that way.
We do have, as we like to say, we do have a great show for you today. We have a great show for you today.
It's a great show.
It's a great show.
Today.
Here are the games that we're about to see one game in particular.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the other games first.
Let's lay them all out.
Justin Calvert's going to be sitting in that very chair playing Tomb Raider Legend.
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Greg Kasavin will be sitting in that same very chair playing Final Fantasy VII Dirge of
Kerberos.
Kerberos. Not
Kerberos.
Cerebus.
Not Cerebus.
Kerberos.
Not even Cerberus, apparently.
We're going to get to the bottom of how you pronounce that. And also, we do have Ryan McDonald standing by right now. Ryan, what's going on, buddy?
I got my man Kudo Sonoda here.
Oh my gosh, what game does he work on?
What game do you work on, man?
It's Fight Night Round 3.
I've never heard of that. Is that like a hockey thing? Or?
That's the game that needs a new name for game because it's awesome.
Ryan, get right to it. Hop in.
All right, well, actually, I'll let you take it away. We're going to show some impact punches and some other good stuff, right?
Yeah, we'll show you all the big new features in Fight Night Round 3 this year. So we'll go cut through our fabulous cutscene here. But so yeah, obviously this is Xbox 360 version, huge graphical upgrades, character models look awesome, environments are really sweet. But again, next gen games, it's all about getting the good gameplay stuff in there. It's what Fight Night is definitely known for, all the big gameplay innovation we do every year in the game. So we'll go in and show you some of the big new features. So first of all, I got big, nice Ali Frazier fight here. Our big features this year, first is the 3 new impact punches. It's a thing that makes boxing like the coolest sport out there. Is hey, no matter what, anytime one big punch can change a fight, and that's something we've got in the game now. So with our impact punches, we've got first the haymaker, which throws like, hey, you can add more power to your punch, gives you a big powerful punch, gives you a little adrenaline boost. You can go ahead and finish the guy off. Also our flash KO punch. So this punch, with one punch, you can change the whole course of the fight. Oh, there you go. Flash KO punch knocks you down. So one big punch, totally knock the guy down, take him out, drop his health bar all in one shot, right? So again, trying to get that sense of with boxing where, hey, any one big punch can totally change the fight. You've been getting your butt kicked for 10 rounds straight. I can land one big shot and knock you down. And then our third impact punch is, stun punch, which actually triggers a first-person minigame, which maybe if you can get up after this, I can go show that one off as well. But we got our big stun punch, which triggers a new first-person minigame. So you can crank up extra power on the punch, get a big follow-through, and it goes right into this first-person view where you can see totally me just unloading on Ryan once again, these big impactful punches. He can get out by parrying the punch like that, so he's not totally defenseless. But again, with the big impact punches, I can get you into that first-person minigame and then throw one big haymaker, and that'll drop you down to the canvas right away. So with all the 3 impact punches, it's all about, hey, one punch can change a fight. Anytime in the fight, you try and load up that punch. They're hard to land, high risk, high reward. But yeah, you can totally change the course of the fight with one punch. And that's our beautiful EA Sports Super Punch. You can see the devastation and the impact of your face rippling, or in this case, your face rippling, as you're going down to the canvas.
Now, for those of you watching at home, we're going to play for real after we explain all this.
like it's going to be any different when we fight for real, please.
We'll see.
So another big thing in the game this year is we really focused in on the boxer style. So, last couple of Fight Night 2004 Round 2, really we only had 3 styles. You had a speed boxer, a balanced boxer, and a power boxer. But you can see here, especially with Ali Frazier, just how different the guy's styles are. Like Ali just totally moves like Ali. You can do the rope-a-dope, laying up against the ropes, let the guy, unload on you, try and tire him out, and then counter. Joe Frazier, totally a big stalking, giant hooks, powerful boxer. But it's like, that's a big saying in boxing. Obviously, styles make fights. And it's like really trying to get not only the real-life boxers to fight like their actual real-life counterparts, but also giving the user the ability to customize their own style. So instead of just having 3 styles to choose from now, you can choose, hey, a base movement style, which helps with your ring generalship. your punching style, which totally like adds different power and speed to different punches, and then a blocking style as well that each has either gives you better protection or better abilities to counterpunch. So it's over 800 unique styles you can build your own character with, so you can make your boxer fight just the way you want to fight in the ring, and then each of them also have big gameplay ramifications as well. So yeah, the impact punches, the creative style, the boxers fighting like, hey, they're actual real-life counterparts this year. And then also we've done a lot with our career mode as far as building up like big rivalries in our career mode. We have big milestone fights now, and really trying to give a lot more emotional reasons that you want to get in the ring and just ruthlessly beat somebody down, just like I'm doing to Ryan right now. So
you know, it's your game. I'm making it look good.
I thought you said you were going to play this game against him until the end of the show. What's up?
Yeah, we're just he's talking. I'm just moving my guy around.
It's all good. Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool.
I got some questions here.
Yep.
Sure.
I got a question from EJ Crow out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Will there be any downloadable content for Fight Night Round 3?
You know, in the future, we're looking to get some downloadable stuff online, you know, as far as like different gear, other things that would actually, you know, change up the gameplay some as well. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get some stuff up online before too long.
Right on. I've got another question here from Yatab Stein at Israel. He says, hi there. I wanted to know if the exact difference between the 360 version and the other console versions, is the graphics the only difference, or is there more?
No, so I mean, obviously there's huge graphical differences, but you know, all of the gameplay features that are in the current gen version are also in the next gen version. But then for next gen 360, obviously with the technology we have available, we've done a bunch of stuff that's not in the current gen version. So big things are, you saw the big EA Super Punch, me repeatedly popping you in the face, the devastation of your face rippling. But as well, we've also got our new HUD-less gameplay, which is something really wanted to do with all of our next gen games coming out of EA Chicago now, where all the 2D like HUD, you know, health and energy meters are gone from the top of the screen. Now, if you want to see like, hey, what's going on with the boxers as far as health and energy, you look right on the guy, just like real boxers doing, you know, yeah, an actual fight. So if you look at Joe Frazier right now, totally full of energy, full of health, all, you know, like, yeah, raring to go. But if I land my one, you know, kind of flash KO punch, get you like so that you're, you know, starting to get hurt now, like you can see like, hey, down you go again, but like the guy will get, I don't know what it is about you, you go down a lot, but you know, the hands will start dropping, you start getting more tired, you start breathing harder, like you can see like when the guy lands his punch, the eyes roll back in his head, his facial expression, all things now with HUD-less gameplay, you know, the health and energy, no more looking at the meters on the screen, but creating like more emotionally immersive experience where, hey, you're focused right on the other fighter in the ring to get like, hey, what their status is.
And the announcing too, the announcers tie all into that too. That was the thing when I found when I was playing it, and hearing the announcers yelling out, "Oh, you're looking tired," you know, and then you get the rally, you get the punch going, and you think you're on top of the guy, but you're starting to tire yourself up. He lands a good shot, it starts coming back the other way.
Everything with like the audio, you can see now how, you know, much more like beaten down Joe Frazier looks, but like the announcer audio, the crowd audio, you know, the way the boxers look, the damage, the cuts, the swelling, all that kind of stuff that are really like, again, the in-game indicators as to how the fight is going. And like, that's the thing, like we're trying to build, you know, a kind of more of a gameplay experience on next gen that like doesn't make you feel so much that you're sitting on the sofa playing the game, but actually makes you feel like you're in the ring. And like you've got those health and energy meters. If you need to look at those to figure out what the status of the boxers are, it like forces you to pull yourself out of the ring.
There you go, Ryan.
Oh yeah, but I guess not. You know, like force you to pull yourself out of the ring to see what's going on. And it's like, you know, with the game now, it's like you totally stay locked in, totally focused on your opponent, and really gathering all that kind of information through our HUD-less gameplay system.
Yeah.
Ryan, you're just ready to keep playing this game all day, aren't you?
Yes, pretty much.
Should we hop to Tomb Raider? You got anything else that you want to say before we
Feel
move
free
on?
if you've got more questions to let them fly. I can beat you down while answering questions.
I got a ton of questions coming in.
Well, we're going to let you you take a couple more questions,
okay,
Ryan, and then we have to say right now, later on in the show, at the end of the show, we are going to close with Ryan and Kudo actually throwing down for real, as Ryan said, and we'll provide the commentary. Jeff and I will, so you guys won't have the excuse that, oh, we're talking or answering questions.
You guys have an excuse? I didn't hear very many excuses coming from me.
Fair enough. Ryan, hit us with some questions.
All right, I got another question here. This one comes from our good friend Jim Novak out of Old Bridge, New Jersey.
Old Bridge?
Old Bridge. Are there any significant changes in the career mode?
Yeah, so that's another thing we really focused on this year. I mean, in the previous rounds, Fight Night 2004, Fight Night Round 2, our career mode, really there was like a big rankings ladder where you fought from like the bottom of the rankings up to the top, win a title. But really it was like, you know, kind of a series of fights against drones that you didn't really know. There wasn't any reason to be in the fight beating somebody down. And so this year, our fights it's much more based around big milestone fights in your career, building rivalries between you and other boxers, and really trying to put a good purpose behind every punch, like an emotional reason why you want to get in the ring and beat the living crap out of certain boxers. Can I say crap?
Yeah, totally. We're on the internet,
that's fine.
Yeah. Ryan, you got one more? Should we move on to Tomb Raider?
I got a ton of them, to be honest with you.
One last good one,
right.
and then we'll let you clear
This
up your
one's just
spill.
so. Email Cameron out of Pineville, North Carolina wants to know, does the PS2 and Xbox version support widescreen HD?
Yes, they do. So I think, like, again, with all of the, HD TVs out there, we want to be able to give people the best visual gameplay experience on any of the consoles.
Right on. Leon from Wisconsin, how many boxers in the game? Is Mike Tyson in the game?
So it's 32 boxers in the game. We don't have Mike Tyson in the game, but again, with our create a character and create a style features, you can go in and build, any kind of boxer you want, whether you want it to look like you, look like Mike Tyson, or anybody you want to just beat the living crap out of. You can go in and customize your boxer to look just like them.
The first time I went in for my career mode, I made Tyson, and it was awesome when I finally got to the fight where Evander Holyfield comes out.
Yeah.
You see the poster and it says Tyson Holyfield. It was awesome.
Totally.
All right, cool. Well, thanks, Ryan.
Yes, sir.
We're going to let you practice a little bit. We'll
Okay.
come back later, maybe regain your honor. But right now, Justin Calvert's here. Hey, Justin.
Hey, Rich. How's it going?
Welcome. How you doing, man?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Sweet. What game did you bring with you?
I brought Tomb Raider Legend with me.
Now, Tomb Raider, it's a series that started off very well and it's kind of had some problems over the last couple versions. But is this one going to bring the franchise back to its former glory? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. It's a little early to say, but right now I think this is going to be a real return to form for Lara Croft.
Cool. Well, talk us through it.
Sure. So yeah, this is actually a demo. I think it's going to be one of the first missions of the game. Don't ask me where it's set because I can't remember.
Bolivia.
But there you go. But
There you go.
yeah, good job.
Thanks.
So yeah, basically it's back to kind of exploring ruins and that kind of thing. You're not going to be exploring military bases or any of that kind of modern stuff now. It's all like jungles and ruins but there are a lot of human enemies this time. It's not just animals and stuff like it was in the original game. So it's telling me just to shoot him, but what I'm going to do is show you the new head stomp move.
Head stomp.
Yeah. This is,
Oh!
this goes into bullet time.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's really cool. I really like that. And then I can pick up the med kit that he dropped. I can pick up his grenades. I can pick up his gun. All that stuff.
Now, we saw a little Mary Lou Retton action there at the beginning, some acrobatics. What kind of moves have you seen Laura do in this demo?
Yeah, she's a lot more maneuverable now, actually. One of the new things, so whenever you're doing anything, you can speed it up with a triangle button by pressing it in time with the move.
Oh, cool.
Vault up from ledges to other ledges now. And also, when you move objects around now, actually this won't really show it, but it's not the map. It doesn't feel like a checkerboard anymore, where you're just moving it from one square to the next or anything like that. Like,
right.
You can totally just move it around. You have total freedom to just move it wherever you want.
That's a good analogy. I like that one.
Thanks, man.
Now, this game is being made by a different developer, correct?
It's being made by Crystal Dynamics.
And they have also made
I think they
Legacy
did
of
like the
Kain,
Crop
is that
games and Legacy of Kain.
They did what?
Oh, Gex, that's the one.
Oh, they did. Is there a lot of Gex in this game?
It's all about Gex. No. So yeah, but they also have Toby Gard back on the team, who was the creator of Lara Croft originally.
That's where I was going with that line of questioning.
Yeah.
And he only worked on the first one, right?
As far as I know, yeah, he left right after the first one, before they made all the money, and yeah, he went to do Galleon at his own company.
Oh, okay. And now we see Laura here sneaking in, generic thug guys. Is there much of the story revealed in this demo, or?
Nah, not really. It's, I mean, just that she's doing a thing. She's going off to these ruins in Bolivia, looking for some crazy ancient artifact.
Totally shooting
And
them in the back.
Bunch of bad guys trying to beat her to it.
Cool. Well, GameSpot Complete members, send us in your questions. Homer will run them right over to me. We have some right now. You ready?
Cool, go for it.
All right, sweet. Richard from Wales,
Nice.
near your hometown. It's a shame I'm not able to watch this live because I work nights here back in the UK. Sorry, Richard. My question is, have the controls for the game improved?
Yeah, they've improved a whole lot. So, for example, this jump I'm about to make now, in the earlier games, you'd probably have to make sure you stepped right up to the edge, like exactly. But now it's a lot more freeform. Now, I guess it's actually a bit more forgiving in some ways, but it's just. Sorry, I messed up.
No, you're talking.
But yeah, the whole game just kind of flows a lot better now. There's not all this just standing still and lining up jumps and making sure you get it right. You can just totally go through it all in one smooth motion.
Cool, so you're using the left analog stick to move and the other buttons to do the
right button to
tricks,
do the camera, but then there's other stuff like there where the triangle button flashed up real quick. That's just a thing that happens if you just kind of very slightly mistime a jump. It's almost like a second chance.
Oh, that's nice.
You just hit the triangle button really quick and you recover it.
Now, I know Jeff Gerstmann has a question burning right now.
Does.
Jeff, do you have the question that I think you have to ask?
I just want to know, at any point, do you shimmy sideways until there is room?
Yeah, I've done some shimmying sideways till there's room in this
All right,
demo.
excellent.
I thought your question was going to be, do you get to beat up any big cats in this game?
I haven't seen any in the demo,
No.
but I shoot a lot of guys. Real
How about
bad.
dinosaurs?
I haven't seen any dinosaurs yet either. This is another new thing. This is a large grappling hook, which now I'm going to use to swim across this gap.
Nice.
Cool. And she has a personal light source as well,
Now,
or a torch.
You mean a flashlight?
yeah.
Personal light source. God.
I'm just keeping it real, Jeff.
Now, is that a grappling hook or is it a whip? Well, because we saw
I'm
that
pretty
we
sure-
saw that
actually,
huge
you know what
boulder.
it is? You know what it is? It's a magnetic grappling hook.
Is that what it is?
That's
So it's a
what it
personal grappling
Personal magnetic.
Personal magnetic grappling hook.
source. Yes, because we
Yeah.
saw the big boulder roll down earlier before we went on live. I was wondering if there were
Right.
any more Indiana Jones moments, but
None. Well, actually, right at the end of the demo, there's a kind of puzzle thing that feels maybe Indiana Jones-like. Yeah, actually, this is a cool. Right, pretty soon there's a bit here where you can actually shoot the scenery as well, so I can have a load of boulders fall down and crush some of these guys.
and that's not going to be. You can't like shoot every part of the environment.
No, there's just
you know,
certain
so-
parts, and they're highlighted with the triangle button when you're in the lock-on mode. So,
And we're seeing all these in-engine cutscenes here. You think, oh, that's cool.
so yeah, shoot the boulders down, follow them down.
Sweet. All right, do we have any more questions coming in about this yet, or Jeff? Did Ryan leave you his phone, or
He did.
he did? Can you use that? Do you
It
know?
vibrates a bunch,
Sweet.
but the screen doesn't go.
Oh, it doesn't.
I don't.
You gotta push buttons according to Ryan. You figured it out, Justin. You got anything else to share about Tomb Raider Legend?
Nothing that springs. Oh, actually, I guess the D-pad I can show you in a second.
Sure.
Just it does a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you use the D-pad. So you press right. You can use your binoculars.
Ah.
They're not going to do an awful lot here, but what you can do is you can toggle the RAD mode, which is
Oh, geez, rad.
remote analysis device.
The rad mode.
And there's nothing for it to highlight right now, but if I was looking at somewhere where there were like levers or boxes or something like that,
We should totally take this show into
Then
rad
when-
mode.
then when you're in rad mode, it will highlight them.
Mhm.
So, I don't know, I guess one of the things with the original Tomb Raider, some of the puzzles were kind of, they could be a real pain because maybe you didn't spot like the one lever that was going to help you out or whatever.
This seems like a lot of shooting. Is that normal to the series, or is that you think
I don't
they're...
know. I don't know if it's going to be a feature of the game, but like it's certainly a feature of this demo level. So I like doing this
head
head
stomp?
stomp
Yeah.
thing.
Is that the only move you can do to get bullet time, or?
Yeah, well, this is the head stomp, which is like a double jump thing, or you can just get real close to the guys and just do a kick off them.
Cool.
You can kick them in the groin as well, just to like stun them for a second.
Sure. Why not? Jeff, any
We
questions?
got a couple of questions coming over
Finally,
here.
thank you.
John Latorra,
We know
straight
him.
out of New York,
Yep.
wants to know: are there any connections with the previous Tomb Raider games,
Like storyline.
like story-wise, or is it? Have you seen anything
There's
that
the
connects
same
it
girl
plot-wise?
in
or-
them.
Yeah, it's Lara.
Laura.
I'm not sure.
Was she in the other
Oh,
games?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
What did you do?
I
You just pulled a Brad.
did. Man, I totally bratted it.
Oh, Brad, right there. I didn't even see you. I'm sorry.
Okay, here's another one. Ozzy Smith, the Ozzy Smith.
The Ozzy Smith, the wizard.
Stop doing backflips for a second in Woodstock, Georgia, to send us this one. Is that motion blur I see?
Is it?
I don't know if there's motion blur. I mean, there's definitely there's kind of a soft focus on everything, I think. But I mean, I really like that. I mean, I guess it's like the trails thing on Vice City that you have the option to turn off.
Yeah.
I never turned it off. I really like it.
Right. All right, Justin, well, let's wrap this demo up. For more information on this game, you have a full preview up on the site, right?
Yeah,
Gameplay,
went up earlier
footage,
this week.
screenshots.
Yeah, it's all there.
Cool. And do you know when this game's coming out?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask me that, and every week I think
Every
I should
week,
try
is
and
it? It's,
remember.
it's like-
It's not that
It's
far
like
off, I
April
don't think, is it?
21st, I think.
Yeah,
right?
it's
They,
not
yeah,
bad.
they finally announced today. It's like April 13th.
It's mid-April.
I
So
think maybe
spring
I think maybe
2006.
Europe is getting it a week early.
Really?
How about that?
Not bad. Richard and Wales will like that. Well, thank you, Justin.
No worries.
Appreciate it, man. And hey, fellas, what you got going on over there? Brad and Jeff. Sorry, Brad.
We've got Blazing Angels for the Xbox 360, which is Ubisoft's new World War II crazy flight action
flight
game.
combat game. Yeah.
So why don't we jump in and,
All right,
see a little bit of
let's
it
jump
here.
right in here.
So now, we're just putting up a review today of a PC game that Ubisoft put out called Heroes of the Pacific that is also like a
Also-
arcade-friendly World War II flight combat game, but they're not connected, right?
Not at all. No, this one's actually being done by an Ubisoft team in Romania. Actually.
Okay.
And yeah,
so John Romero's wife is working on it then.
maybe.
All
I
right.
don't know about that.
Romania is a small place.
Yeah,
They can just
yeah.
probably.
Maybe
we're
they
gonna
know
say.
each other. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm kind of heading into action here. This level is actually set in 1940 at the Battle of Britain. So I'm just kind of checking out London here, waiting for some Germans to come in.
Should have kept Justin here to read these Royal Air Force lines.
Let's see what they got. That's not very good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so it takes a few seconds, obviously, for the.
So
Germans to
I
come
see
in.
you have like squad mates here.
Yeah, so you've got 3 squad mates. I don't know if they're with you in every single mission, but at least a good number of them, and they all can perform different functions. I mean, you can command them all as a team. You can say, attack my target or fall back, stuff like that. But they also all have basically their own kind of special moves, if you want to look at it that way. Like Joe is apparently the repair technician, so he can actually repair you in mid-flight. Don't ask me how, but that's how it works.
Crazy.
There's another guy that you can just command to go kill everybody, and
That would be Frank.
That would be Frank, yeah.
And then
Frank.
Tom has a little shield next to his name, so
Frank
he's
tears
probably
it up.
defensive or something.
Yeah, he's
right?
actually, Justin came up with a good analogy, which is he's kind of like a tank in an MMO. He's basically kind of the damage sponge. He can attract all the other guys, or all the enemies to him.
So it seems like it's kind of the same type thing you see in a mission-based game like this, where you're selecting a target and then you can kind of swoop around and see it from their perspective. That's why the camera's kind of swinging around like that,
this game
right?
has a nice feature where you can hold the left trigger and then the camera will just stay locked on your target. So.
And then you have speed control and stuff like that.
Yeah,
to
so,
kind of
so
get
you can
around
see,
on
I'm
guys
actually flying toward the camera, but I've got this lock on, so I see who I need to kill. So.
Okay.
But if I let off, it goes back to the standard third person. So it makes it easy to just track who the most pertinent threat is.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go see if I can kill that guy.
Nice looking ground.
Yeah.
The buildings and stuff look
yeah, the 360 version was kind of a late-breaking announcement. This was in development for the Xbox for quite a while.
Yeah.
And then they just, I think it was in the last couple
by
of
the
months,
way.
I think. Yeah, they were just like, oh yeah, we're making a 360 one too.
Cool.
And it looks really nice. So.
Let's check out some questions here from
All right, well, I get shot down.
GameSpot Complete members. Daniel Perez dos Santos, who adds, "Yay, I'm back." He's in Brazil, and he says,
Hi, Daniel.
"Okay, on my first day back, I don't have any smart question, but that never stopped me from making one. So do any of the jungles are located at Brazil?"
That's a Tomb Raider question, I think, Jeff.
Well, it's here in the Blazing Angel. Because World War II, not a big the Brazilian theater is really underserved.
The
I
South
think.
American theater in World War II was not very active, so no.
So yeah, we're going to say no to that one.
Mostly Europe here.
David out of Houston, how advanced will the flight controls be?
It's a good balance between arcadey kind of action, and then it's sort of simulation-ish because you've got independent controls for like your roll and your pitch and all that stuff. But it's really forgiving. I haven't ever stalled out by flying wrong or anything like that.
Right.
So I mean, it pretty much just lets you jump in and play.
Just kind of point and shoot.
More or less, yeah. But you've still got a pretty good amount of control over what you're doing.
Cool.
So.
All right, let's turn to this phone here.
Don't hurt yourself.
It's too late. Too late. All right, we're going to push the button marked mail
We're
here.
about to go down.
I have a question, Brad.
Yes.
What other theaters do you get taken to in this game?
This is only a 2-level demo that we've got, but the other level is actually Pearl Harbor.
Oh.
So
Who do you play as in Pearl Harbor?
the same guys, actually.
I mean, so you're the United States?
You're not Ben Affleck or anything like
All
that.
right, good.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't have everything, right?
But you have Joe, Frank, and Tom backing you up.
I think they're really all you need.
Yeah.
They're good guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Martin Bergman in Sweden says, does the game show the true power of the Xbox 360, or could it have been a lot better? It's kind of hard to tell, right? It's,
I might have to defer on that question. I mean, you're looking at it right now, it looks nice. It looks very nice. Obviously there's a lot of detail and a lot of geometry in the ground here.
And on top of that, the game's not done yet. There's still plenty of optimization to be done.
They're still cranking away.
I really like the look of the sky. I think that's one of the things that pops out. You see the sun kind of shining down through the clouds, smoke coming up.
It's got kind of like a cool sort of antiquated look to it. It kind of looks old in a way, which is sort of neat. So.
All right, moving on here. Batman 333 from
my
Tampa,
favorite
Florida.
Batman.
Yeah,2 is the best Batman.
Yeah.
Batman 332 is a jerk. That guy sucks.
334 is kind of a punk, too.
Dude, he's a total poser.
Yeah.
Okay, he wants to know, can you use the Ace Combat flight stick? We're going to go out on a limb here and say no, because Ace Combat's on the PlayStation.
Yeah, probably not going to work.
Yeah, probably not going to. I mean, you could try to.
Yeah, make an adapter. I don't know.
And this is the ultimate. I don't even know if this is about the game or not, or about you personally, Brad.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Kevin Wright in Pickering, Ontario, Canada, wants to know, how high can you fly?
Let's find out. Find out right now.
All right.
Go up.
I'm going up.
Do it.
Stalled out there. Stalled out.
Okay, I guess you do stall out.
Go back.
Oh,
God.
Oh, blimey.
Kevin Wright, you have derailed the entire demo.
Thanks, dude.
So I guess we're done then.
Yeah.
Rich, what do you got going on
Thanks,
over there?
Jeff and Brad. That was great. It really wouldn't be a demo without a Brad demo without
Thanks,
with him
thanks.
But Greg Kasavin, welcome to the show, Greg.
How's it going?
It's going well, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm playing some crazy Japanese Final Fantasy game.
You are. It's called Dirge of Kerberos.
That's right. We had a little bit of a debate about the proper pronunciation of Dirge of Kerberos or something to that effect.
Yes, because they don't have the letter K in Greek time.
Yeah. So good old Japanese phonetic language. It answers all our problems.
And then they put Final Fantasy VII after that to make sure everyone buys it.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
This is one of the more illustrious Final Fantasy VII spin-offs thus far, hot on the heels of such Final Fantasy VII spin-offs as Final Fantasy VII Snowboarding for mobile phones.
Yep.
But yeah, this is more of people thought this game was going to be like Devil May Cry because you play as Vincent Valentine, who's kind of the crazy vampire character from Final Fantasy VII. He's actually, it's kind of funny because Vincent was technically a hidden character in that game. You could go through the whole game without ever even encountering him, but now he gets its own game.
Nice.
It's not like Devil May Cry. It's more of a it actually reminds me of what's it called, Oddworld Stranger's Wrath in a way, because it's a hybrid first-person shooter and kind of third-person action-adventure type of game.
And you shoot a gun with a bunch of little critters in it?
You don't. It doesn't have the critters, unfortunately. But hey, it's got some really cool-looking cutscenes.
That's great.
It's a Square Enix game.
Well, let's hop right into the gameplay. We don't really have time to let all those drop.
But come on, it's not really the gameplay that.
Right.
It's the main attraction.
So what is the
here
gameplay?
We are.
You shoot a bunch of guys?
The gameplay involves shooting people in the face.
Okay, that's a great game.
Yeah, so it's I'll show you here. See, now I'm in the full-on first-person view, and it's not that cool because you don't see your gun on the screen, which always bugs me. So instead, I'll pull out to this view, and then I could kind of lower my gun and run up to fools, and I guess see, I'm kind of stuck behind that wall. I'll just blast him, but you've got melee attacks and stuff like that too. You could use potions, so there are plenty of Final Fantasy tie-ins and stuff like that. But I don't know. Yeah, this game, just judging from some of the chatter in our message board from people who've imported it, it's got some mixed reactions. I mean, I think some people, they hold that Final Fantasy VII name near and dear, so it's considered one of the greatest role-playing games ever made. So to spin it off into a shooter is kind of weird, and just to start kind of adding little side chapters to the storyline. But hey, if you still remember FF7 fondly, it's definitely going to intrigue you one way or another, even if it ends up offending you, because the game includes weird cameo appearances by Japanese pop stars and stuff like that.
Is that their name?
That's right.
No?
Gact, yeah.
Gact.
He makes an appearance in the game, apparently, and he was actually the inspiration for Final Fantasy VIII's main character, Squall, so I don't profess to know the entire history of Gact vis-a-vis Final Fantasy, but yes, Japanese pop stars are in the game.
Sure. And what was my next question? All right, so you did it. This is an import copy. This is a Japanese game.
It's coming to the States, I believe, not too long from now.
Just a couple months, I think. Maybe.
Because, game is done in Japan.
Right.
This is still pretty early on in the game. Town gets raided. Vincent is, crazy Batman-style, anti-hero, so he runs around blasting these kind of dirt bags right in the face. So,
how far have you played into the game?
I have not played. I wrote my. Oh, I'm not paying attention to my health, but I haven't. God damn it!
Hop right back in. That's all right.
I'm not too far into it. I played far enough in to where I wrote my impression story last week. But I get the impression. Well, I don't know. I wonder how long this game is. I sense maybe it isn't all that long. Because, hey, it's a shooter, you kind of run around and blast people, so.
Now the question we always ask whenever we play an import game here, obviously this is coming from Japan.
Yeah.
You know, Final Fantasy games are known for their stories, their lengthy cutscenes, as you said, a whole lot of dialogue going on. Do you miss something by importing this gaming, or is it worth it to get it
you
early?
Definitely, if you don't know Japanese, you will have trouble playing this game. Actually, one of the things that's kind of crazy about it is, right now I've got the controls set fine, but the default controls are really wonky. Like it inverts the horizontal. So when you turn right, when you press right on the stick, you actually turn left, which is really disorienting. No games do that, but you could easily go into the options and change it if you know kind of a basic amount of Japanese or something. But yeah, I mean, this game is definitely, again, you know, they're weaving storyline stuff into it. There are long cutscenes and all that, so you're going to want to see that stuff.
Right.
You know, it seems like a pretty standard run and gun type of shooter, but it's got the Final Fantasy VII stuff on top of it.
Now
I'm
about
to
to
turn into a big jump.
You can do that?
I can't do it yet.
All right.
Vincent was known for being able to transform into crazy stuff, so he can do that in this game.
Cool. As I'm about to turn to Ryan McDonald for questions from his phone, I do have one right here as Ryan gets ready. This is from Stu in Hawaii. Is there any online multiplayer, and if so, how many players and what kind of modes?
There is, and the problem is I'm not well equipped to answer the if so, because the online multiplayer in this game requires you to go through Square Enix's Play Online service, which requires you to have a hard drive, which not many games use apart from Square Enix's own Final Fantasy XI. I haven't dug up our Japanese hard drive with Play Online on it yet, so I haven't been able to test the multiplayer stuff. It's the fact that you have to go through Play Online is kind of clunky.
And the fact that you need the hard drive.
Yeah, there's that too. Actually, one of the people in our chat room asked a really good question just earlier when he said, "What's up with that?" Because in the U.S. the hard drive has basically been discontinued, right?
It's
so you can't really find it. So there are definitely some questions about how this game is going to translate over to the U.S. And there are definitely some questions I have about where I'm supposed to go.
Ryan, you got some questions for me, man?
I do. Troy Matusha out of South Surrey, British Columbia, Canada wants to know, do you guys know if the game will include cameos from other recognizable Final Fantasy VII characters?
The answer is yes. Very early on, in the very first cutscene, you see Yuffie or Yuffie, depending on how you want to pronounce her name. She was the ninja girl from Final Fantasy VII, and there's also an appearance by Kate Sith, the crazy cat spy and stuff like that. So they throw that stuff in there. Whether you're going to see Cloud and Sephiroth and kind of the A-list, well, I don't know about that, not necessarily. You'll see this cool guy wearing a beanie, though.
I like that hat.
Yeah.
That looks like some good swag.
Let's just skip some of this dialogue here.
Ryan, another question?
Yes, I got a bunch of questions about controls. I'm going to go with this one. Kevin Wright, Pekin, Ontario, Canada. I'm going to lump another question in his. He wants to know specifically how high can you jump?
You can jump this high.
Let's see it.
You can't stall out and crash into the ground, though. At least I haven't figured that out.
That's pretty hot.
The other control questions all kind of centered around how good were they, if they're clunky or not.
They're fun. Like I said, once I fiddled with it and got the. I was surprised that hopefully they'll change the default settings for the US version or something, but right now this plays just like a first-person shooter. You line up your target with the guy's forehead and squeeze the trigger and he goes down. So it's pretty familiar territory.
Do you have a bunch of different guns? Or?
Yeah, actually that's a good question. You can bring up your. It does have. I don't want to restart.
No.
You have your menu, and it does have these role-playing elements to it where you could go in, here's the gun stuff. Basically, it's all in crazy Japanese, but as you could kind of see there, your guns have different parts, and you could kind of mix and match different barrels and accessories and stuff like that to build your own custom weapon. So and you could carry like 3 variants at a time. So some have, some are higher damage and kind of lower rate of fire. Others can knock through several guys at a time, stuff like that. That aspect seems like it could be pretty cool.
Cool. Anything else about the game before we say thank you?
I'm curious to play through the rest of it, see how it all pans out. It's definitely got some Final Fantasy fans up in arms, and I guess that's pretty interesting, actually.
And we'll know more when it comes out to the States, right? But for now, we have your impressions article on the site with gameplay, movie screenshots, etc.
That's right. Yep, plenty of stuff to see.
Well, thanks for coming by, Greg.
Sure, thank you.
Appreciate it. And right now, it is the moment we've all been waiting for. We're going to let Ryan and Kudo throw down in Fight Night Round 3. We're going to get Jeff back here. Ryan, why don't you talk us through it here? Do you have any more questions about the game you want to ask Kudo before you get going, or what?
Yeah, he just wants to get going.
Well, let's get Jeff back here in his chair. We'll let you guys fire it up. And what are the characters you guys are playing at right here?
I've got my good man Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah, and I am a world middleweight champion, Jermaine Taylor. So, my guess is these fights will go like the last two Hopkins-Taylor fights.
Oh, no. So we got Ryan in the blue, are those black and white trunks or blue and white trunks?
Black and white, yep.
And Kudo, you're in the red with the white piping, do they call it, the stripes?
Yeah, I think it's a lot easier just to go, hey, I'm the guy hitting somebody else repeatedly, and then the guy taking the damage, that would be Ryan.
No, I'm the guy that's... There you go. Kudo's good about pushing forward.
Well, we figured Kudo better be good at this game because he...
I've played it some.
He kind of made it and played a little bit. Ryan, how much time have you logged in this?
I was telling Kudo before we got on, it was like I played the demo like 30 times.
Yep.
And then aside from that, the build that Ricardo and everybody was nice enough to let me play a little bit of, I got about 12 matches in my career.
So you played a good 40 matches. What did you say your record is?
It was 12-1 in the career mode.
Okay.
And then on the demo, I was just finding different ways how to beat Hopkins and Jones as good as I could,
So out of Northern California, wearing the black trunks, 12-1, 11 knockouts, 1 decision. Ryan McDonald. Kudo, we're guessing we'll say 3,002.
What is the 2?
Did you lose a couple? Maybe you took a couple bets so you could play one-handed or something.
I lost a lot more. Lost a couple times in Fight Night Round 2, but as everybody back at the development studio knows, there's pretty much nobody who can beat me in this game. So, and they can come down to your show and vouch for that themselves.
You can tell they're all like somewhere in Chicago. There's people going, "Oh, what is he saying?"
Yeah, you know that's the case too.
There's a couple testers right now who are just like, Kudo comes back here. I'm totally going to introduce myself to him.
That's the good thing, though. I mean, everybody on the development team, we play the hell out of the game. So it's like, we've been working on it for 3 years. Everybody still loves playing it. And it's like we get, just a huge rankings ladder going from year to year that, there's some big heated matches. We destroy a lot of controllers, people getting angry about losses and stuff around the office. So
nice.
I'm sure they'll be happy to hear me talking trash in some arena where they really can't speak up for themselves. So.
Well, if they're GameSpot Complete members, they can send in some dirt right now.
Yeah. I'm surprised we're not getting emails already. Questions like, Kudo, do you not remember the time I kicked your ass in the office 3 weeks ago or something like that?
Send us in some dirt about Kudo. That's...
Someone grab me Ryan's phone real quick. We'll actually see what we're getting.
Yeah.
This could be good. Go ahead, Warren. You're good, dude. Ryan, you look like you're reeling a little bit there.
I can't tell because I can't hear it, but from the looks of it, I'm just a good counter punching here.
Look at that, the big counter right there.
Homer, you're watching this. How am I doing?
He's telegraphing your right hook.
Am I?
To your right and throw the left.
We got Homer.
Yeah, I think you guys get some in-house commentary going.
Oh, what's going on here?
Is that
the end of the round?
That's the end of the first round.
Oh, okay. We'll see how the judges scored it.
Yeah.
Now we can go through. We'll skip through these.
Jeff, you got any questions yet, or?
Let me skip the
Got a question here from Tom. Are the controls the same as in previous games? More or less fluid? What kind of changes are we seeing control-wise this year?
So, I mean, the total punch control, the basic punching system is the same. You still have that same great fluid kind of analog control over your punches and body movement and blocking and, bobbing and weaving. But yeah, again, the big control updates this year have been the impact punches, and then also now you're able to change stance on the fly, so you can go from an orthodox stance to a southpaw stance, like while in the ring as well. So different things you can see here, like I can just pop from different side to side. So as he's trying to learn my punch tendencies, I can switch it up on him, switch my stance around.
Now, as we learned from Kudo earlier, there could just be one quick little punch here and Ryan's right back into it.
Yeah, he's not out yet.
No, yet.
I'm not yet. Okay, so Got a communique from London here. A lot of people are talking trash about Kudo in the chat room.
That doesn't surprise me for some reason.
So when you get back, everyone's fired. All right.
Well, the game's practically done. Yeah, you know.
That's okay. It makes no sense to fire anybody. It's much more fun to talk the trash and then let them talk the trash back. So, I mean, I think that's like, the best thing about the game is like, especially in the multiplayer stuff, we got the career mode building up all the rivalries now, but, it's at its heart, it's just a great sports game, multiplayer fighting game. And it's like, being able to sit there and talk the trash. I mean, that's like all the good fun of playing the games in the first place. So that's what I started getting gaming for.
Ed Witt out of Pittsburgh wants to know, is there a customizable HUD? Like if you wanted to enable some kind of HUD, could you?
Yeah, you can turn the HUD on in the options menu. So it's just default off, but just like last year you could turn it off. If you want the HUD on, you can totally turn it on as well. But it certainly like covers up, there's just stuff on the screen that like, you can look right at the guy's face and see what's going on. And then like instead to have like that HUD up there, it's just, it makes those other things harder to see.
Okay, here's a tough one that might give Ryan a punch or two, so I'm going to ask it. Out of Tampa, what's the difference between the PS3?
Oh, no!
See?
What the hell, Flash KO? What the
hell? Body shot.
What happened there? Working the body. Let's see the replay. Oh, ribs.
It was a phantom punch.
It was a phantom punch.
Nicholas Cage.
Anger punch.
Oh,
Snickers.
Get up, Kudo, get up.
House wins.
You were right, though. That question was devastating to me.
So let's just ask it again here. What's the difference between the PS3 version and this version?
Well, the big difference is like the Xbox 360 version is shipping come February. So be on store shelves February 23rd. And so, the PS3 version, obviously everyone saw the big E3 video of Fight Night running on PS3. And so it's in the works. We're definitely working on that game. And it's like, we'll see. It's looking fantastic already. So it's like looking forward to that game coming out as well.
So this E3 bigger boxing gloves for you? Is that what we're seeing?
Bigger boxing gloves?
Bigger boxing gloves.
Maybe next year we'll try. I'm
Yeah.
going to see if we can actually get some on-stage fighting going where, this year I could only kind of fake that. So.
Right. Did you see those gloves that Kudo had?
They were like ginormous.
That press conference was great, though, because there's just like so many, guys in suits in the back, and then it's me standing there with my giant boxing gloves and sunglasses, with everyone kind of giving me that, what the hell are you doing back here look. So it was good fun to be at the conference, but it's like, I don't know, it was good fun lightening that up a bunch also, I think.
We like that, where you got to just hand the gloves off to the head of EA. You're like, here, take these, my boss.
Yeah, actually, that was, something that was not entirely like all planned out and staged, and he totally was giving me that, what are you giving me to these for? Look, but hey, you're on stage. What can you do?
Right, you got to put them somewhere. So we're watching the replay right here. Are we gonna call the fight yet, or what you guys? What do you want to do?
I want to see it go, man.
All right.
Let's
get it on.
All right. Well, we need more questions.
Josh
then.
Lee from
Thank
Powell.
you.
Can you get different glove weight, like in sparring or anything? Is there different glove weights?
Amateur mode, there's headgear, which changes like the glove weights, right? But it isn't so much the weight of the gloves as much as, again, you being able to actually change the power and speed of your punch, based in your creative style, right? So I think like if you saw like the Eric Morales-Pacquiao fight, like a big thing for Manny Pacquiao was changing up his gloves because it gives a more powerful punch. So it's not really changing the weight of gloves, but we allow you to customize the power of your punches, which does the same thing. So.
Cool. All right, let's get this round going here.
But please feel free to ask questions. Regardless of the kind of strange Flash KO knockdown that Ryan got, I still feel quite confident in answering questions as we're talking about the, as
Ryan, if you know any answers too, you can try fielding the questions if you'll make it fair for Kudo.
Sure.
All right.
Oh, that's quite all right. Don't worry.
What kind of instant replay functionality does the game have?
So you've seen the big super punch, right? So that's the thing. What the hell? Right when the questions come.
It's called working the body, my friend.
But
working
you
the
can
body.
see, like, when he does the knockout here, hopefully, he can hit the X button.
Oh, right here.
And replay hit the replay over and over again, taunting me on fabulous GameSpot Live, which I'm really enjoying.
Let's go show that. There you go.
But I think that was like, a lot with the replays, it's, obviously, we got like, the regular replay cams, we got the Super Punch cam, but more it's like using those replays to give kind of like a trash talking ability in the game. And, I think that's like, again, lots of stuff that we tried to play up, both on the rivalries, in career, as well as just like the overall rivalries as far as like, playing one-on-one like this, that it's like trying to give you as many little cases as you can where you can totally mess with the guy's head. You get a knockdown, taunting him and like taunting him with the replays, doing that fast replay over and over, just making him watch his face getting totally deformed. Or in Ryan's case, I guess the body shots, which I should be blocking more.
I think the best taunt in this whole game is after you get someone, they're starting to fall. Is like you see that one last shot you get in to their face. When they
like as they're going down, just take a little bit of this down with you.
That is brutal. Like they hit him on top of the head.
Yeah, and I think that's stuff that we try and put in the game all over the place, where it's like, it's not just like those, obviously that stuff's funny and it's like, it's cool to see, but it's like, all that stuff also has big gameplay ramifications as well, right? So like, any of those kinds of little funny taunt features we put in, you hitting the guy on the way down actually makes it harder for the guy to get back up from the knockdowns as well. So it's not just like a kind of, like a visual feature necessarily, it's also a big kind of, way that you can actually win the game.
Oh, McDonald goes down!
That's good.
Get up, Mac!
Dude, it's a 12-round fight, It's like, I'm not worried at all. Still got plenty of time.
I think we're going to have to wrap this up. We've got a little bit left here. Any more great questions? Is there like an amazing question that it's worth holding on for? I'm going to keep asking you this until you come up with one, or are we ready to... No? Wait.
Here's, okay, how about, is there any way to save a replay and watch it later?
That's not an amazing question.
We watch a replay later.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Well, okay. Here's an amazing question. You want an amazing question?
Amazing question.
Okay.
I can fill while you do that.
All right. Let me
I have an amazing announcement to make in regards to On the Spot.
Okay. Someone here wants to know. I lost the name here, but Kudo, why do you wear sunglasses inside?
So that's an interesting question, and it's like, I could probably give you some funny, humorous answer about that, but like the actual reason is like, I have like a sensitive retina problem, and so it's like when I'm inside, like especially on like shows like this where there's just like a lot of bright lights, it's really hard for me to see because of my retinas and stuff. So cool. It's like, you could ask your caller, hey, or your person who text message in, thanks for making fun of my physical deformities.
Yeah, way to be.
I've got and he's down again. I don't know. I've got scoliosis also and a couple of other like serious emotional problems.
See, now you got him angry.
If you guys can come in and ask me about those as well. I'm 36 and single. You can make fun of that. There's lots of stuff you can rip on, so feel free to start text messaging in.
All right. Ryan, while you try to get back up, I gotta say the amazing announcement isn't really that amazing, but it's amazing for me because it means I get a lot of questions will stop hitting me.
Sure.
I think we might be even up on owed prizes here on the spot.
Nice.
You got excited there.
Is that it? Is that the count?
No, I yanked out the controllers by
no
mistake.
Way.
I was getting all excited and starting to talk some trash.
Right there. That's rabbit punching or something.
Call of Duty 2.
That is the fight.
It's mailed out.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
What happened? What happened?
He knocked me out.
He did?
It's all over.
The replay happening right here. Can we get to the replay real quick?
Oh, there it is.
But yeah, you can tell there's actual good beads of sweat and stuff going down my forehead from fighting him. So usually, I don't get so worked up. It's a good fight.
Ryan, you won the first 2 rounds, by the way.
Hey.
You saw that. 10-9, 10-8.
On points, but at the end of the night,
hey, it's one punch can change a fight. Those big impact punches.
Ryan totally laid down. But, all right, well, let's wrap up the show. As I was just saying, all of our prizes are even up, including all the EA prizes. So let's owe some more. Kudo, if you could please ask a trivia question for our GameSpot Complete members to give away 3 copies of Fight Night Round 3 for the Xbox 360.
So it's a Fight Night trivia question?
Yes. It could even be about your match with Ryan if you really want
or
it
about
to be.
boxing.
Or about boxing, or about your retinas.
Okay, go. So who
Look
was...
right at the camera, ask him.
Oh, sorry. Who was the cover person on Fight Night 2004?
All right.
An oldie but a goodie.
There you go.
Nice.
GameSpot Complete members using the form you see below this that you've been sending in all these questions that have been distracting Kudo and Ryan. Give us the answer to that question and your full mailing address, please.
Full mailing address. Not partial.
Yes. And last week, I got to say, we gave away, I think it was 30 beta keys to Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2. And we asked for email addresses.
Yeah.
And we asked the trivia question. The answer was Inklings, by the way. And we got well over 30. We got 50, 60 people answering. I think we only got 20 email addresses. So if you want to win one of those, send it in.
And include an email address.
Yeah.
This time.
We need the email address. They were
pay attention.
Mods won it from our forums, but they didn't include the email address. I was really disappointed in them.
Man.
Yeah. Anyway.
I guess they just figured that when they use the form, it submits their email like normal email.
That's why I asked for it. It's because we need it. I appreciate that.
Yeah. We got more stuff we're giving away tomorrow too. Don't forget.
What's that? Yeah, Ryan. We do have a clip here to show. You want to tell us what it is? So
yeah, totally. Call of Duty 2. Rich is going to tell you what we're doing tomorrow for that. Take it away.
Not me.
No, like Clip.
Hello and welcome to Tournament TV, where competitors compete, viewers view, and everyone has a chance to win. This coming Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific, we'll be live with the final 4 teams from GameSpot's Call of Duty 2 tournament known as Operation Winter Invasion. When the smoke clears, the winning team of 5 will walk away with $2,500. So tune in this Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific for the live broadcast complete with play-by-play and commentary, as well as plenty of prizes for you. And if you can't wait that long for your Tournament TV, check the bottom of this page for our previous broadcast. We'll see you Friday.
So that was Rich telling you about the Call of Duty 2 Operation Winter Invasion tournament that we're going to have tomorrow. We're actually having 5 members of Infinity Ward here who are going to be standing by, doing a little commentary, as well as playing against some people online as well. So if you're not one of the people that has already signed up in the tournament and is expected to show up and play tomorrow, please tune in anyways. We're going to have tons of fun stuff to give away. I know 4 copies of Call of Duty 2 for the Xbox 360, as well as the PC, signed by the development team. And and those guys are going to be in the house. So there's going to be some other fun stuff too. There'll be some good surprises and giveaways.
The fun just don't stop. Thank you, Ryan.
That's right. And we are getting... I think all the prizes are getting close to gone, man. People are on it. They are on it.
Finally.
Yeah.
Kudo, thank you for coming by, my man.
Hey, I always love coming to GameSpot Live. GameSpot's my favorite place to go for any and all gaming information and news.
Wow, we should.
I'll give you the $7 after the show. All right. Very nice.
But actually, I was saying that just because it's true, not because I was trying to get the $7.
We totally believe you. Ryan, good match today, man.
Thank you.
Good
show.
Yeah, it was a great show. I thank Brad for coming by and not dying, and Justin and Greg.
Yeah.
We had some great
action-packed.
And thank you, Jeff.
Anytime, Rich.
And we'll see you, and obviously thank all of you for watching, and we'll catch you next week right here on the spot. I love saying that.
Yeah.
It's just fun to say.
You're good at it.